So what is the use of an inheritance to get the properties of a parent class towards a child class? So these are the main terms you have to remember inside the inheritance concept. One is a class, another one is subclass or a child class. We'll call it as a child class and subclass also, both are same. And a parent class as well as a super class, we are going to get the properties of the super class towards a subclass. Okay, and the reusability. So there is no need to write each and every time some methods in other classes. We can directly inherit the properties of a parent class to the subclass so that the code will be reusable. And this is a main keyword. This is a keyword which we are going to acquire the properties of a parent class. So by using this, we're going to get the properties of a parent class. Or let me show you the types. So now today, the very important topic, the single level, we already discussed this, how you are going to acquire. In this level, we are going to create another class. So in that way, we just achieved that one. But today itself, we'll start with this one only, because this was somewhat different compared with others. And this is also. So how many types? There are, we can say generalized. By in the general way, we can say that there are 5 levels. There are 5 levels. So, but initially, these 3 are very important according to our scenario. One more is there. So this is a multi-level. So another one is there, multiple inheritance. So in the next topic, this is a multiple inheritance, which I mentioned it separately because this is somewhat different with these 3. And one more is there, which we call it as a hybrid. Hybrid inheritance is also available. I will show the diagram also, which is not that much important, and it doesn't mention in our syllabus too. Okay, that never mind. I will explain that one also. So what is how many types in the sense we are going to mention? There are 5 types. One is a single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and multiple inheritance. So the main usage of a single inheritance is acquiring the properties of a parent class or a super class towards a subclass or child class. So the properties of A is acquiring by the class B by getting all its properties and individual properties also that B consisting of. So B is having somewhat different properties, but it acquires all the properties of A. So what is this multi-level inheritance? So in the sense of a multi-level inheritance, see this one, B acquiring the properties of A and C acquiring the properties of B. So what it shows, this one gives his property to B and B to C. So is it possible in an inheritance? No, not at all. We can't say that, because in some conditions it is not possible, but how you are going to achieve somewhat different compared with the single inheritance. So for this scenario, what we did in the previous session, let me show you that one. Okay, where is my, so see this one, this is single inheritance. So this is a single inheritance. How you are going to acquire that single inheritance? So this is a parent class. So we'll think animal is a parent class. So how you are going to acquire the properties? By using the keyword extends. So dog is a subclass or a child class which inherits the properties of an animal by using extends keyword. What it will do? Let me show you that again, so that for information point of view, I'm telling you. So we acquired the properties of the parent class. What the parent class consisting of? a method called test. So it is acquiring, this dog acquires the properties of the parent class, as well as it consisting of one more method. So it is acquiring the properties of itself. So it is acquiring its properties as well as the parent class also. Okay, I think it is enough for this example. So now you are going to discuss about multi-level, which is a very important topic. Please, I think they mentioned in the syllabus. Single types, they mention only types. If they ask you about to write an example, write over there. Better write example over there. Just explaining the topics like what is a single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. All these you need to mention, and you have to write at least 2 to 3 lines about that and give this example, which is enough for you to get a good marks. Okay, let me show you that one. Wait a second. Multiple. So so now I'm going to take 3 classes. Do I need this? Okay, I will go for another class. Shower class. Main class. So I mentioned the name of a class is a main class. So it's already available. Unable to pass the temperature. Okay, it's okay. This is already. Let me show that. We'll take one more classmate. Okay. This is enough. Okay. This is the main class that consisting of a main method. So that's why this I'm calling it as a main class. Let me remove this one. Okay, for this, how to write it? Public static void main string works. Okay. So now I'm going to declare the classes which require for the multi-level inheritance. Sorry, multiple inheritance, right? That one. Okay. Next. Okay. The brace has been done. The brace has been done. I think does anything required? What is this? Duplicate class form where? Okay, it's already animal is available over here. Let me delete this one. Wait, and I need to give the same names, and also if the class package consisting of the same names, it won't allow. Let me delete this, not save delete. Let me delete directly. Okay, so the error has been gone. I think, yeah. So here they wrote 3 classes. Please make sure that please concentrate on this topic, because very important topic. You're going to get 3 to 4 questions, I think, in from inheritance concept. So multi-level inheritance. What is the use of a multi-level inheritance? When there is a chain of an inheritance, like one is going to connect to another, and that one is going to connect to another. All these are connected together, and we are going to access that by using a main method. So here the properties of animal is acquired by the dog. So the properties of animal. So dog, we are going to consider the dog as an animal, and we are going to acquire the properties of. So before that, we have to remember one thing. Animal in the sense, what the animal will do, they will eat, or they will bark, or they will roar, or do whatever they want. But in the sense of this, it is a common thing. So it is a common thing that animal consisting of. That's why we mentioned a method called eat over here. This acquires the properties of an animal. Now the baby dog. What is a baby dog? So which is the parent of, sorry, which is a child of a dog. So baby dog is the child of a dog and it acquires the properties of a dog. So here, this is the parent class for a dog and a baby dog's parent is a dog. So now by using the extends keyword, I just considered animal as a parent class for this class. And for this class, this is a parent class. This is called a multi-level inheritance. So how you are going to call that? Let me declare a class of a baby dog. Baby dog, this is a baby dog, is equals to new. There is a keyword new to create an object, baby dog. So now I created an object for this, but I didn't create it for this. So why I didn't create it? Because already this is extends animal and this extends a dog. So everything will be retrieved from the baby dog itself because baby dog is also an animal and this dog is also an animal. Is someone talking? It's okay. Yep, it's mine. Okay. So I just created an object for this class. So this class object has been created inside the main method. And now how I'm going to acquire the properties and how I'm going to acquire these properties by a baby dog. Let me delete, sorry, baby dog dot. First of all, it consisting of a weep. And then we are going to acquire a barking. So dog will bark, right? So B-A-R-K bark. And as well as dog will eat. See this, what is the use of an inheritance? So this multi-level inheritance is a very important topic that there is no need to create an object for these two classes. So this is called a reusability. And I can use all properties of these two classes towards this baby dog class. So this dog consisting of all the properties of these two classes. There is no need to create an object for this and there is no need to call directly this method and this method. So directly you can access all these methods by creating the object of the main child class, which acquires the properties of this class. Let me run this program. See this one. So initially we called weeping. So weeping in the sense that is going to cry, and after that it is going to bark, so that this dog will get some food to eat. That's it. Okay. For your information point of view, I just created an example in this way. Okay. Let me mention the name over here. This is multi-level inheritance. Okay. Okay. So I think this is enough for you. I think. Do you have any doubts in this? At the end of the class, I will give you 5 minutes. There we will discuss about the doubts and all. Okay. So again, I'm going to explain. So what is a multi-level inheritance? So one class acquires the properties of another class, and the child class will be used as a parent class, and it will be acquired by one more subclass. So this is a subclass. For this is the parent class. For this subclass, this is the parent class. By creating the object of the main subclass, we can retrieve each and every information of the remaining classes. This is the main concept of a multi-level inheritance. Let me share you my slide. Okay, so this has been acquired. So till here, we know that. But here itself, we created another class and acquire the properties of B. Already the B acquired the properties of A, and this, by creating the object of a class C, we just access the methods of a B as well as A. This is the use of a multi-level inheritance. Okay. Let me Okay, hierarchical, right? Let me show you that one, hierarchical. So there is a problem with the hierarchical inheritance because you will get an error over there. I will show you what is that error. Let me show you that one. Okay. Again, I need to take the same class names. Okay, I will modify that one. It's okay. Now we are going to discuss hierarchy. That what it shows us, class B and class C, they are going to acquire the properties of A. So how you are going to acquire the properties of A? B extends A and C also extends A. So here B extends A, C extends B, which we call it as a multi-level. In the sense of hierarchical, B extends A and C extends A. But in this sense, these two classes are different. Please make sure that concentrate on this topic. C is a baby for B, and B is an animal, and C is also an animal. But in this scenario, these two things are different. So animal, in the sense, will call this as a dog and this as a cat, because these two are different. If it is also a dog, why can't we take the multi-level? But in this scenario, we have to take two different animals. If I'm going to write over here like this, so it should be the same properties of a B, but the cat doesn't have same properties of B. Please remember this one. Excuse me. Cat doesn't have the properties of a dog. That's why we are going to create three classes, which this is animal class, this is a dog class, or this is a cat class. So these two are different animals in this scenario. Sorry, in this context, these two are different animals, and these two are acquiring the properties of A. Here, A is an animal. B acquires the properties of A. Yeah, because this is an animal, right? Okay. And then C, which we call it as a baby dog, acquires the properties of a B because this is a dog. Okay. Let me show you the example. So here I'm going to modify. If I'm going to write one more example like this, animal and dog, it throws error because it's already available. So I need to change over here. But in your material, I'm going to provide two different examples. So second unit material has been done by the end of today. I mean, by UOD, I will submit the material for you. I mean, I will forward. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry. Okay, let me change this one so this is okay because this is one of the animal acquiring the properties of animal. Sorry, a dog acquiring the properties of an animal. Let me declare it as a cat. Why I mentioned the capital letter over here? Because this is a class that can be starts with a capital letter. Okay, now I'm going to declare animal over here. Okay. method. Okay, let me change. Okay, I think we are doing well. Okay, yeah. So animal eating concept is same for these two animals, right? So which is enough. So the dog will bark and the cat will meow. Okay. So basis on that, we are going to acquire the properties of only the animal towards the two elements, two classes. Sorry, these are two classes acquiring the properties of animal in the sense of a multi-level. This class is going to acquire the properties of this class. Okay, let me declare class for this. So here one error will occur. Please see it carefully. Cat. Let me delete this first of all. I will create the same. Cat is equals to new. So this is sorry. This method will be accessed right now. First of all, okay. So this method has been accessed by using this object. Now I'm going to access this one. Okay, see this. But I didn't access the dog. Why I didn't access the dog? Because it is not possible to access, because this method is not inherited by the cat, because these are two different category. These two are not in the same category. That's why it is not possible to call this method. Okay, let me call this one cat dog bark. What it will do? It shows an error because cannot resolve the method bar in cat. So at the time of a compilation, man, you used this one over here, but you didn't extended the properties of this class. So how come you are going to access this method from this object, from cat object? So this is not possible, which we'll call it as hybrid, sorry, hierarchical inheritance. So I think you got the point, right? So this is the main method, sorry, this is the main animal class. We'll call it as a parent class. Here, this is the only parent class in the sense of a multiple inheritance, hierarchical. So this is in the sense of hierarchical because this is the only parent class available inside the hierarchical inheritance. In the sense of a multiple inheritance, this is the parent class for this and this is the parent class for this. So you cannot, it is not possible to call this method from creating this object because it is not inherited by this class. So this is the main reason. So this is the difference between the multi-level and the hierarchical inheritance. These are simple things, but in the sense of a multi-level inheritance, did I confused? No. Yeah, correct only. So multi-level inheritance and hierarchical inheritance are easy somewhat because it is acquiring properties of a parent. Based on that, we are going to acquire all this. But multiple inheritance is somewhat different. Let me run this program so that I think this is the same as that one, right? Okay. So we just created an object for the cat and I'm calling this method and the parent class method. If you want a docs method also, we have to create one more object for the dog. Let me write that one also. So if you want to call all those two methods from this, back and then dog dot eat. So it has been done. So if you want to access the dog also, you have to create an object. You have to create an object. So in this context, we just use, in which context? Hierarchical inheritance. We just use the main superclass. This is the superclass. Only one superclass is available. In the sense of multiple inheritance, sorry, multi-level inheritance, only, sorry, two things are available. I mean, so many things. There are so many parent classes are available and so many subclasses are available. But in this scenario, only one superclass is available. This is the main difference. Please remember this one. Let me run this program. Okay. So the first, by using the cat object, we just call these two things. And by using a dog object, we just call these two things. So for both is having inherited the parent class. That's why these two things are same, eating and eating. Okay. Now we are going to get multiple inheritance. Okay, it has been done. So this is a very important topic. To overcome this, interface concept has been introduced inside a Java. So this multiple inheritance is not possible, but in our information point of view, they mentioned this. To overcome this, they introduced a concept called interfaces, which we declare once and it will be implemented so many times. That was a different topic. Just I'm telling you for the information point of view. Interfaces are very important. So here inside the inheritance concept, we use an extends keyword in the sense of a interfaces. We use implements. One more keyword is there, implements, which is a very important topic in Java also. So in some other conditions, this is not explained. Actually, they particularly mentioned in our syllabus about this, how you are going to acquire that and how you are going to run this program. So in your syllabus, they mentioned particularly about a multiple inheritance, but they didn't mention a multi-level and hierarchical, because they mentioned like the types of an inheritances. So I just explaining, this is the fourth topic inside the inheritance concept, which we are going to acquire this. What is the use of this? So there is a class C and it is having two parents. Maybe if it is possible, then it is okay. I think it is not possible. That's why they introduced interface concept. Okay. What is the error will occur in this scenario, in this context? We'll check it out. Wait a second. Okay, directly I will write over here. Every time I need to do. Okay. Sorry, actually, so many screens are opened. That's why it is taking time. Okay, it's okay. Do I need to change this? No, I will create one more. The name of the concept is multiple, right? Yeah, we'll take it as a multiple inheritance. Okay. So, according to our multiple inheritance, what we need to do? First of all, we need to take a class A, and next class B. So in the multiple inheritance, let me declare this. Okay, now I'm going to create one more class. So according to our pictorial representation, C is going to get the properties of A as well as B. According to this scenario, is it possible? Let me declare this extends A, comma B. See this one. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So class cannot extend multiple classes. So multiple inheritance is not possible inside inheritance concept. So Java won't allow this one. So to overcome this, they introduced a topic called interfaces. Interfaces. See this one, interfaces. So they introduced interfaces to overcome this issue. Once it will be declared and it will be implemented so many times. Excuse me. Okay. So it is not possible over here. So in this scenario, if I'm going to mention, the throat is not good. 1 minute, please. Yeah, okay. So there is no need to mention any methods inside this because this multiple inheritance is not possible. If required, we can write directly so many methods inside class A and class B. So according to this, okay, I will try to, yeah, this is a single inheritance. Single inheritance is possible. Now I'm going to acquire class B also. So which is not possible inside Java. I think it is enough for this. Actually, multiple inheritance in the sense what they mentioned in inside our textbook. This is more than enough for that. So how you are going to write in an examination? You can say just mention one method over here like public void test and one more the same method. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, so write something system.out.println. This will be inside a class A and this is a class B, and it is going to consider this one and mention this and write as gives compile time error. And you have to mention the error like this, which is not possible inside inheritance concept. So compile time error will occur, and then you have to write about the error over here. To overcome that in Java, there is a concept called interfaces. So if they asked about this, they will ask only for 2 to 3 marks. That's it. If they ask about write the types of inheritances, you have to write each and every inheritance still multi-level, sorry, multiple. So you mentioned 3, and there is one more inheritance is also there, a hybrid inheritance, which is not in your syllabus. Okay, we'll discuss that one also. So which is somewhat not possible because hybrid in the sense already multiple inheritance is not possible. Hybrid in the sense, let me show you that one also so that it will be cleared for you. Yeah. Which looks like this. So this is a hybrid. So if multiple is not possible, hybrid also not possible, because see this one, B and C acquiring the properties of A. Yeah, according to hierarchical, we are going to acquire that one. Till here, this is a hierarchical. So till here, it is a hierarchical inheritance. But from this scenario, which we call it as a multiple inheritance, which is not possible. So that's why I think multiple inheritance is enough for the explanation. So see this pictorial representation. B and class C acquiring the properties of A, which we call it as a hierarchical inheritance. But in the sense of a multiple inheritance, this half, which is a multiple inheritance, which is not possible. So here also you will get the same error because it is not possible for the multiple inheritance in Java. This is the concept you have to write in the examination. So there are how many inheritances available? One is a single, next one is a multi-level, next one is a hierarchical. Based on this, we are going to write hybrid also. So, and a multiple. So overall the types of inheritances are 5: single, multi-level, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid, which is a very important topic. Inheritance concept is a very important topic. You will get 3 questions for sure: 7, 3, and 2. Like 7 and 3, 10, 10 and 2, 12. Maximum you will get 10 to 12 marks for sure. So examples are required. I did each and every example for you. I did each and every example. For each and every topic, I mentioned individual examples, how to use that one. Without example, you don't know how to get the properties. You don't know what is the usage of that. So examples are required. And make sure that, let me share you that one. And make sure that write classes within the same page, right? Try to write the classes within the same page in your examination point of view. Don't mention like some other different classes is available inside some other packages in the sense folders. So don't mention the package. Make sure that write the class like this only. This will be one class, this is the second class, this is the third class. So how you're going to acquire that one? By creating the object of a particular classes. Don't save the file in different class like this. Okay, so this consisting of 2 classes. Let me show you that one. See this one. It consisting of 2 classes. It should be same like this. It should not be different. Okay. I think this is enough for the today's session, because if I go for some more topics over there, which is also very important topic, access for the, let me show you that. Share that screen. Yeah, access control inside an inheritance. So this is, I need to discuss it somewhat 15 to 20 minutes, which is also a very important topic. So we are going to access the methods inside a class in the sense of an inheritance concept, which is not, sometimes it is not possible like this. So if I explain in 5 minutes or 2 minutes, I think you won't get the correct idea about the topic. And there are topics called very important topic. This one, access control and usage of a final keyword inside an inheritance. Inheritance concept is somewhat a big. So that's why I'm telling you, you are going to get a good marks. This is a scoring topic. So now I'm asking you, is there any doubts? Tomorrow, I'm going to interact with each and every student. I'm going to talk with each and every student about the topic still I covered right now. Is there any doubts? Okay. We can make inheritance between classes. Can we make inheritance between a packages? Manual created package. Yeah, we can do that. Classes in the sense it is inside the same class, right? Already we are doing that one. Already we are doing that one. Sorry, 507, right? Yeah. We already doing the same concept. We are inheriting the classes only, what you mentioned. But we can make the inheritance between the packages. Yeah, it is possible. So in some other packages, we are going to extend the properties. We can do that. Manual created packages. Yeah, we are, it is possible. I will give the example further also because we need to complete the syllabus. We don't know when they are going to conduct the classes and all. Maybe they are expecting.